I'ma born you well. And you're beautiful too. I want to hold you. I want to hold you. Girl, I love you. Girl, I wanna love you well. I know you fell in love, but nobody got you. But I got you.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is NIKOS, baby. You guys should already know me if you follow me or subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the love team. It's all love over here. All love. Today I'm really excited because I have my mom with me, and I know you guys have been begging to see my mom, and she's so cute, and I'm just so happy that y'all can get to be here. So yeah, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Mrs. Christina Coney. I'm Nike's mom.
Yes. So I gave my Snapchatters a chance to ask my mom and I some questions to answer on here for my YouTubers. So I'm really excited, and yeah.
So much.
Yes. Let's get exciting. We've been waiting to do a video together forever, and it's always something that happens. Okay, the first question for your mom.
Wow.
What was Nika like as a child?
Wow. That's a good question. If I can remember, but I don't exactly remember. Outgoing and very energetic. Always exercising, getting up to do the push-ups in front of people. She would get down and do 20 push-ups at a time and just really be outgoing and dancing, and she would get with her dad and dance.
Next question is from Misty123. Does Nika act like the last born, and how?
Does act like the last born. They still the last born because the last born is kind of meant to be pampered, and she has lived up to her name as far as wanting to be pampered. But I think we have always just been protective over her and pampered. No, I don't think she acts like the last born, as a matter of fact, because she will try to rally all of them together and bring them together and say, oh look, what, this is what we're doing, what are we doing?
Let's do this.
Yes, exactly. Let's do this and let's do that. Come on, we got to do this. So I do think, I see her as a bit of a leader and not so much as the last born, but still the baby.
How was the transition to America, from America to Nigeria and vice versa, years after?
Going to Nigeria was quite smooth because my first visit to Nigeria, I had decided that I wanted to live there. I told Nike's dad that, oh, let's don't go back. And I said, I want to stay. And of course, his family, his dad, his mom, and everybody said, no, he has to go back and finish school. So we were forced to come back to America.
How old were y'all?
We were, I was about 24. Transition was smooth because I was so anxious to live in Nigeria. So I had nannies and I had people to clean and cook for me and to drive me, so and just to pamper me, and once that happened, I was just like, okay, I'm in love with
the life of luxury.
So
what about your transition coming back?
And for number one, I never thought that I would ever not live in Nigeria again. But of course, things change in life and you find yourself in different situations. So I didn't want to leave, but I had to leave.
For me, it was definitely a change. It was crazy because first of all, I had no idea. It was a surprise. I had no idea that we were moving to America. We always came for summer. Yeah, we always came like 2 months to America every year. When I think about my childhood in Nigeria, there's nothing negative that I can think about. I just remember it being so awesome and us having the most amazing time ever. So yeah, I just remember the day that we were leaving Nigeria, and I just thought we were going to church. I thought we were going to all-night service, and when we were leaving, my nannies were crying, and I was like, why are they crying? I did not know what was going on. And when we got to the airport, my brother was crying like he did not want to leave his soccer team. Yes, she didn't tell us until the last minute. That was just crazy. But you know, yeah, she had her reasons. I guess she was trying to protect us or whatever. And you didn't want to make it harder for you to leave. We had to end up staying with my aunt for a little while just to get back on our feet.
Yes, that was the transition.
That was the transition from a big house with drivers and nannies and not having to do anything. And I remember, but it it also made me the woman I am today and taught me how to do things on my own and take care of myself. So I feel like everything is just a blessing in disguise, and during the moment, while you're going through things like this, you feel like it's so horrible, like my auntie is making me sweet, but at the end of the day, now I know how to cook and clean and sweet. Yeah, I don't have a daddy, so you know, that's great, you know. So that's what I said. What she thinks of you making YouTube videos. How do you feel about that, Mom?
How do I feel about it?
About me making YouTube videos.
Well, I love it. I mean, a friend of mine who, at a younger age, she always said that Nikkei, she needs to be on a reality show or something. She wanted to put Nikkei on a show because she just had this personality that was so outgoing and bubbly that she just wanted to take pictures of Nikkei and she wanted to capture her. And I kept saying,
shout out to Miss G.
Miss G, yeah. And so now I look at her and I'm just so
And you guys, the crazy thing about it, I loved when I started YouTube because I felt so much support from my mom. I remember telling her, like, I want to do YouTube, like this is for me, like I'm supposed to do this, and I was so driven. Remember us driving over there, and I planned this huge photo shoot, like it's gonna be huge, and we got my outfits together, makeup, right? And back at this time, I wasn't that good at makeup, and I was just like, look, let me just get a makeup artist. And shout out to Yaya, she did my first photo shoot, and the hairstyle swag. I'm gonna put some pictures up from my first photo shoot, and my mom was there with me the whole time. Yes. She did the accessories. Yes, and Aisha, shout out to Aisha Strawberry Jackson. And it was just so amazing. And then I was so worried about my YouTube, and she was like, Nika, just be yourself. And I ended up just plopping my camera up in my old apartment when I first moved, like I think a year into college, and just shooting my first YouTube video. And then I just had like this big party at a club and coming out with my YouTube, and it was amazing. I just love how supportive my mom is about everything I want to do. She makes me feel like I can believe in myself, so that's amazing. Somebody asked me, what's a weird habit of mine?
A weird habit?
A weird habit. But I have a phobia, triphobia.
What's that?
All the little holes that
a
lot of people have triphobia. Textures, like things that I get irritated by. Even when I think about it, it freaks me out. Like, ugh. You guys don't even Google triphobia. It's so disgusting. But do you know who I found out has it? Kendall Jenner. I was reading an article, and she was like, she doesn't even like to see the holes in pancakes.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, don't make me
get it. Their dad is like that too.
Really? He is?
He gets that. He does that too. He doesn't like.
I don't even think about it. It makes my body scratch. Okay, the next question. Dang, this girl had 9 questions. 9. How was like you like in school? How was I in school? Oh no, I was myself in school. I remember a lot of complaints that I was too much about myself.
No, but first, when we first got back to America, Nikkei was younger, but she was advanced in her class. She kept worrying that Nikkei wasn't old enough to be in the class. You remember that?
And I was mature. And I'll never forget how I lied to all the students, because I was like 7 or 8. I was like 8. And everybody else was 12.
Right?
I don't remember what grade I was in. And I remember lying to everybody saying I was 11 or something. You don't know about what?
I'm talking about that age difference.
I don't know. I remember lying saying I was 11. And my mom comes from my 9-year-old birthday or something like that with a cake. And I was trying to tell her, like, you know, we can't sing happy birthday. Everybody's going to know how old I was. So it was like, happy birthday, and when they asked me how old I was, I'm like, whatever, I just got to tell the truth.
I remember the teacher who was suggesting that I should hold you back because she thought
you helped me back.
But
I remember I did the 3rd grade twice.
America, that's what they said, because they thought she was so young.
What she learned anything from you? Makeup, beauty. I guess have I learned everything? Nah.
She learned hair from me, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Do you know how I learned hair from her? Because my mom would be up doing my hair at like 12 a.m. in the morning, and I got school the next morning, and she'd be like, she's too tired, I have to stop. So I had to take my butt in the bathroom and learn to do it myself. And I used to be in the bathroom doing it. It was great.
That's it. And that's how I learned how to do hair too, because my sister would do my hair, and when she got tired and finished, I had to take over too.
Wig now, I guess.
Yes, that's true. Her granddad started a wig business. He was in the wig business, and my mom for 50 years.
And they've been married for 60 years now. They just had their anniversary.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Next, if she has to rename you, what would it be? If you had to rename me, I can't do nothing else but Nike.
I don't know why Victoria came to my mind.
Victoria. I could be a Victoria. Okay, Victoria, I'll take it. Y'all can call me Vicky. Next, when you guys go out to eat, what do you order? Should we say what we order at? Because we always order moi.
And I always love yam porridge.
Yeah, she loves
and I love rice and beans.
Yeah, she loves rice. We always eat that together.
We see Ghana High Commission.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Yes. Beans and plantain with rice. And we always get a tea to drink.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. She does good question. What's the worst thing you have done? Next.
What's the worst thing you have done? And you want to answer?
No, I would never answer that. Just know it's very, very, very bad.
Exactly.
You probably know. You know the worst thing I've done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a secret. We can't
keep that a secret. We can't tell y'all that. Next. Would love to know how it was for your mom living in Nigeria, her culture. My mom is a different culture than my dad, who is Nigerian, and I wanted to know how that was for her and how that was for you, because that's why I feel like we can relate, which is why I adore your videos. Oh, thank you, babe. Oh. Dang, and I didn't even screenshot her name. Oh, her name is Jenny _ Okpala.
Oh, wow. Well, Jenny, I think that's a great question, because it was definitely a difference coming from America and being married to a Nigerian man. I can't say that I thought I knew her dad, but I understood him when I actually moved to Nigeria. And that's when I was able to, because I understood the culture and I lived there and I was amongst the people, so I understood how everyone thought. So that made a big difference. But I loved living in Nigeria. I think I was able to transition very well into the Nigerian culture because I love the people. The great thing about it, Nigerians used to always say that, oh, you're Nigerian, and Nigerians would hate for people to say that, oh, you act like American. So no, I still needed my identity as being an American. But even though I was in Nigeria, but it was a good...
But Mom, you're Nigerian. You lived there for 11 years.
I lived there for 11 years, and I had to understand what it was to live in Nigeria and what it was to be like. And all my friends were Nigerian. I had a lot of American friends there too. Shout out to all my American friends there. I loved them. But I loved all my Nigerian friends there, my besties. But when I opened up to them, they opened up to me as well, and I loved it.
When you showed them that you embraced their culture, that you respected. Exactly. That's what Nigerians like to know, that you just respect their culture.
Yes, exactly.
And they respect you too. That's it. Okay, so next, Unique Rara. Unique _ Rara. That's it. I think you always message me on Snapchat, so shout out to her, guys, because that's a loyal one. Yeah. Unique _ Rara. Okay. And where did you get gray eyes from? Mom has really light eyes, and then my grandfather has brown eyes, and he has like a blue ring around his eye.
So they came from my...
But you said on my dad's side, my grandmother also had light eyes.
Very light brown eyes. And your dad has light brown eyes. Anyway, that's where the light eyes came from. Is because we went to that family reunion. You guys were little, and all these other kids had light eyes. And I was like, yeah.
On Grandpa's side?
Yes, on Grandpa's side. Wow. So that's where it came from, that generation. But your dad, they had light eyes.
The next question from Seka.
How old is who?
How old are you?
You came 53.
You look 53. You look so good. Thank God. And where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Yes.
Yeah.
I met their dad here in...
Shout out to the 216. You know, next question. Where do you see Nika in the future?
Here, of course, in the media, just definitely going out there and doing something. I see her as a talk show host or something like that. She's so great at it and so great at dealing with people. I see her also as a ministering to people, because I think that she always reaches out to people and ministers to them, and I love that about her, that she's going to do great things. And I mean, the sky is the limit with Nika. I mean, it's no ceiling.
Ooh, no ceiling. I like it. I like it. Where did I get my sense of style from? I think I would say my mom. Like, growing up, I've always been like, wow, my mom is so stylish. And yes, and I've always, since I was younger, I've always been so worried about how I look and picking out my outfits. And I always used to come to my mom and ask her how things look. And till this day, she will pack with me and travel and watch me try on
I even went shopping with you guys.
Yeah, what? Oh my goodness, that's the best.
It was a big argument between her and Sade, because we'd be in the store. I remember when you first you guys were in high school and it was Forever 21. That was
that was it. I still love Forever 21.
The people in the store knew that they were coming.
Oh yeah.
And we would always shop in Forever 21. So Sade is on one side and Nika on the other side. And they both pulling me both ways, saying, "No, you have to help me pick the outfit. You have to help me pick the outfit out."
My mom helped us pick the best outfits. I was always so sure.
Yeah.
I always want best dress. Always. But yeah, I think that was one of my favorite memories, going shopping with you. Till this day, she got shocked.
Oh, dude, that's right or die.
She said that's right or die. Question from Susie Sue. Do you want me to marry a Nigerian guy? And what do you think about my dating life?
Do I want you to marry a Nigerian guy? Well, I can't remember her dating anything but a Nigerian guy.
My first boyfriend was American. That's my first one.
But other than that, it's just been, somebody asked me that a long time, I mean, not long ago, do your girls date anybody else? I said, well, Nigerian, what do you do?
Right?
Yeah. And I said, well, no, I expect them to date Nigerians. It's kind of hard not to date Nigerians if that's your culture.
Exactly. That's the reason I date Nigerians. Like, I just want somebody who's just into my culture as much as I am, and like the same food and the same music. It's amazing, really. Yeah, I love Nigerian.
As long as she's choosing the ones positive Nigerian guys. Yeah, I love Nigerian guys, and I think that'll be good for her.
What type of guys do you see me with, though?
Oh, I definitely see with you somebody who's a go-getter.
Yeah. Somebody
who's a mover and shaker, who's doing things. Definitely Nika is not going to sit back with anybody who is not doing things.
We're about to be chilling.
Exactly. So it's a constant move.
And they have to be very, very motivational.
Yeah.
They have to motivate.
And somebody who is supportive.
And my mom knows that I would not sit with that. I don't have time.
Exactly.
That's one thing I don't have time.
So brothers,
get it together. You guys, this is the last question, and this is from Smoke. Oh, I smoke fire.
Wow.
Fire smoker. Okay, how did your parents meet?
Oh, how did we meet? Well, I met Nika's dad from my sister, believe it or not, Michelle.
I love this story.
Michelle had gone out to a club and she met Nika's dad. She and her friend, and her dad had won a dance contest.
And y'all know he's always dancing.
If you see him, $500 that night, that was back in the.
He always exaggerates that. That's $5,000. When he tells me the story, I'm like, exactly.
And so the next night they came and she said, "Oh, we're going out to the club. Come and go." And I said, "Okay, we can go." And so I was driving my car, and they sent her dad to come and drive me. And I said, no, I'm working dope. And he said, no. He said, I'm going to drive in your car. Anyway, he got in the car with me and drove, and we went out, and that was history. That was it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like and tell a friend about Keeping Up with Nikos, you guys. It's all love over here. And yeah, I'm so excited my mom could come on this time, you guys. We've been trying this forever, and we're finally giving you guys what you want. Please remember to subscribe and also comment what you would like to see next. I love when you guys interact with me. Thank you guys so much. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.